Hey y'all, and welcome back to Hairdressers Luxury Hair and Wigs YouTube channel. Today we are doing a partial quick weave layered bob. I'm going to demonstrate how to apply the liquid cap to prevent any glue from touching the hair, show you how I lay my tracks, and I'm going to cut layers and curl the bob. Starting with the liquid cap, I just apply it to the parts of the wig cap. So I close up all the holes, making sure none of the glue that I'm going to put on is going to touch any of the hair. I am so afraid when I see stylists do quick weaves without this liquid cap, because no matter what cap you use, the glue will go through the cap. So this part is very important. If you're the type of stylist who care about your customer's hair, you will buy and invest in this liquid cap. I put her under the dryer. After I put this on, it dries quickly. Usually dries within 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes. And I use a lot too. I don't spare no expense, because I would rather use a lot of this liquid cap than to have any piece of anybody's hair coming out. As you can see, I left the top braid where I'm going to leave out the hair. I didn't put any liquid cap on there. I'm going to put her on under the dryer, and then we'll be right back. So we're back. The liquid cap has dried, and I'm not afraid to apply the glue now, because none of it is going to touch her hair. We're going with burgundy today. We're using human hair. This is just beauty supply hair that we got from the beauty supply. I like to apply my tracks going towards the natural curvature of the head and not straight across. I believe that makes the bang area flow better, gives it a natural flow when you lay the tracks with the curvature of the head rather than straight across. We're only using 1 pack today. You know, usually customers wear like a pack and a half of hair, but my customer, she prefers her quick weaves to be thin and not really thick and bulky. So I'm gonna really stretch this hair out and just use 1 pack. I shampooed and braided her hair up beforehand. Not many braids. Her hair is not that thick, so probably about 10 braids to the back. I connected them. Stay tuned to this channel. I'll be doing in-salon styling every week. I drop videos every week. I do tutorials. I do interviews with other hairstylists. I'm going to be doing some collaborations, product reviews, and some challenges. So make sure you stay tuned. Almost done with this part. It's the easy part. Just applying the tracks, making sure they stick, going with the curvature of the head, like I said. The glue that I'm using is nothing in particular, just regular hair glue. It's not easy to do a quick weave with one pack of hair, but I stretched it and made it work, honey. I love doing quick weaves. I love doing weave. It's definitely a very lucrative service to do in the salon. Usually I charge about anywhere from $65 to $85 for my quick weaves. They can get a little bit more expensive depending on whether you add a closure or a frontal. I also can do this style in a wig. So where you can have what they call a U-part wig. If you want to have some leave out at the top, but you know, you want to take it all on and off every night, I can also do a U-part wig just like this. So now I'm going to demonstrate how you go ahead and just cut the cap. Be sure not to cut the hair. Sometimes it's little hairs that's sticking up. You have to be sure not to cut the hair. Cut the entire cap, exposing the leave out. Now we're going to cut the cap around the edges. Just so it won't be in the way. Cut the cap completely around. I'm going to take the braider loose and just flat iron the hair down. So now it'll make it look like a two-tone ombre, black at the top and burgundy at the bottom. Starting with the back at the nape, make the first cut. I bring all the hair back to the cut and follow the guide all the way around. I kind of slope it just a little bit. I don't do like a straight across. Well, sometimes I do, but not with this particular bob. I'm not going to do a straight across line. I'm going to keep my line choppy using a point cut method, which means I just take the point of my shears and cut, because I really don't like sharp lines. This bob right here is not really like a sharp line bob because I want it choppy and layery. So I'm not going to, I would use my clippers if I wanted a sharper line. But with this, I'm going to have the line a little choppy, bringing all the hair back. Had to fix a track. Just go right in with your glue. And fix that track before I continue my cut. Bringing the hair back, kind of sloping it out a little bit because I want it to be a little longer in the front. Not so much a blunt cut bob. This is going to be sloping a little bit on the sides. The reason why I cut her hair first before I brought her hair down is because I don't want to cut her hair. I am going to cut the hair first before I bring her hair out of the braided ponytail to make sure I don't cut her hair. So now I'm just going in using my guide at the bottom and just point cutting, just chopping some layers in, taking some weight from off the bottom. So I'm going to take the weight off the bottom, and then I'm going to turn around and take the weight from the top. Some of the points of the hair I don't want to cut. Some, like the back is thicker than the front. So I'm gonna cut the back more layering than the sides because I have more hair to work with. I don't want to cut the hair thin on the sides, so I'm just gonna kind of slither cut the sides. But more chop, I'm gonna chop into that back a little deeper. Gonna go ahead and cut the bang. Now I start to slither, taking just slices of hair and slithering down. Combing that hair out from the side and slithering it down because that's where I don't want to chop a lot of hair from. I want to keep a lot of length and a lot of heaviness in the front. So I'm just going to slither down just a little bit. I'm going to take it all the way around, slither down. Had her shake it just a little bit so that you can see the curls. See the cut. Being very careful not to cut too much. As you can see, it's really thin, like in the front. And I don't want to take that. I don't want to take that heaviness. I don't want to take anything from that front. So you're not going to chop into there too deeply. So now I've taken the braid out and flat iron the hair so that it blends. Now you can tell it looks more like an ombre. Black at the top. I'm going to split it in half. Always curl one side first and then curl the other side. Some people curl a whole row. I just curl a half a row because I got two different directions that the hair is going to be curled in. So I just go ahead and split it in half like that. Starting with the left side of the hair and my 1.5 inch H2 Pro curler. I'm just going to lightly just bend it because I want this hairstyle to be wispy. I want it to be, I'm not going to use that much spritz on it. You know, I want it to be bouncy. I want it to be, so I'm not going to use too much product on it. I'm just going to flat iron it. And we're going to flat iron it. We're starting on the left side, but we're going to flat iron to the right. So I'm just taking slices of the hair and just flat ironing it to the right. Little bend curl, not too much. Let them layers show. Let them layers flow. I love to cut. This style can be cut with a clipper too. I'm going to be doing some demonstrations on clipper cutting, so make sure you click the notification button so that you can stay tuned to some styles that I'm going to be doing. I love quick weaving. I definitely love to do 27 pieces, the 2, 3, 4 pieces, 5, 6, 7 pieces. I love it. I just love weave. I actually started doing hair when the weave era first really became prevalent in the Black community. And that was about 21 years ago. So I started doing hair when weave just, was just really coming out. I started doing weaves when they first started doing quick weaves. So, yes, I love to do it. It's a great money maker. If you don't know how to do quick weaves, learn how to do quick weaves. Like, people like different styles. People like doing different colors and different textures without changing their own hair. As long as you can do a quick weave that's not taking out people's hair, they don't mind getting a quick weave. I have customers who wear quick weaves all the time. And this young lady, her hair happens to be very thin. So she wouldn't dream of getting a quick weave unless it was being done safely. Her quick weave, with that liquid cap on her head, she can shampoo her hair with warm water, and that whole cap will come off in one piece with none of her hair missing. And that's why she doesn't mind coming to get a quick weave, because she knows that her hair is not going to be damaged, and she can wear this with full confidence, knowing that she's not going to lose any hair in this process. That's why I say to stylists to stop being cheap. Go ahead and order your wig caps, and order your liquid cap too. Keep your 2 or 3 bottles on hand. Do not run out of that, because you do not want to do a quick weave without making sure your customer's hair is free from glue, protected. I'm almost done with the one side. This is quick, fast, and easy. Like I said, you can be in and out of the salon in 2 hours tops with a beautiful head of hair, cut and curled, stylish. You can make $65, $75, $85 off of this service. I always say it's good to be able to do a cut and curl, but you definitely need to know how to do some weave styles, because it ups your ticket. It ups your ticket, and it changes how your customer wants to look. Customers don't like getting their hair done the same way all the time. I know you good at curling hair, but honey, if you don't know how to throw no weave in and make your customer look different because it's her birthday, because it's Easter, because it's Mother's Day, then they gonna come sit in my chair. And once they sit in my chair, they ain't coming back. Because I do everything. I do cuts, I do color, I do weave, I do sew-ins, I do micro sew-ins, which means I do sew-ins that look like a haircut, a shortcut, a tapered cut. So I do wigs. It ain't no reason to come back. So you gotta learn how to do all of this stuff. I have heard of stylists, say, "Oh no, I'm not gonna do that. I don't want to do that." I'm not going to take the time to learn how to do certain things because I don't like it. It's not healthy for the hair. It's not healthy for the hair if you don't do it correctly. That's the only way it's not healthy for the hair. Glue does not take your hair out. Improper use of glue takes your hair out. And improper removal of glue takes your hair out, not the glue itself. Same thing with relaxer. Relaxer does not take your hair out. Improper use of relaxer takes your hair out. So these are things that you just need to know, and you also need to find you a reputable hairstylist that knows all of these things and is willing to take the protective measures to make sure your hair is protected and taken care of. Be sure to subscribe to my channel because I'm going to be doing some giveaways. When my channel gets to 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to randomly choose a sub to get a free gift. So it might be you. You never know. So make sure you subscribe, make sure you like my channel, and make sure you share. I am a stylist that cares about my customers' hair. I am a stylist that cares about other stylists making money. It's hard out here, and I am willing to share my talent with you. Any questions that you want to ask me, any classes that you want to take with me, you just let me know. We almost done with this style. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. If you haven't seen any of my other videos, please take the time to go back to my channel and scroll down and watch just a little bit of spritz right here. Just a little. Still want to be able to comb through it. Thank you guys for watching my video. I love you so much. And I'll see you in the next video. Miss Renee, out of here.